Hey, how you doing? It's Sam, or Stick. That's what I go by. This is number 3. I was supposed to post it yesterday, but I actually flew to Arizona to surprise my mom, my niece, my nephew, and my sister. Really, this is the third time I wanted to talk to you about things. And the first two talks or episodes or podcasts or whatever you want to call them were kind of, even though this is about positivity, it was about focusing on the negativity that's in your life. So the third one, I didn't want to keep focusing on those types of things. I really just want to say in this one, it's important to do something silly, to embarrass yourself. And when I say that, I don't mean like humiliate yourself. Like, please, don't go streaking on national TV or do anything like that. But I mean, one of my favorite things that I love to do is just walk around and give people random high fives. Like, I'll just be walking in the hallway at work, go high five, high five, high five. Just put yourself out there. You'd be surprised how many smiles you get. And like I said, it doesn't have to be any major gesture. It's just a high five. You hold up your hand and say high five as you walk by strangers, and you'd be surprised at the reaction you get. And of course, there's going to be people that look at you crazy, and this is where the embarrassment comes in. They look at you crazy and like not going to give you a high five. They're scared of you. If they don't, let them walk by and be like, all right, I'll get you next time. Just put yourself out there in kind of embarrassing situations. It's freeing. It helps you not take yourself so serious, and also it sends a ripple effect, because sometimes people are having a bad day that you don't know, and the high five that you give them may be what they needed that day, or maybe they're thinking horrible things about humanity and that everybody sucks and they don't want to be here anymore, but you saw them, you gave them a high five, they feel validated to be a human. So really, what I want you to do in the next weekend, so over the weekend, do something that embarrasses you. Put yourself out there with something that you're uncomfortable with. Get up and sing karaoke. If you're afraid to sing karaoke, go do it. Let's see, what else can you do? One thing I like to do is turn down all my windows in my car, turn the music all the way up, and just sing at the top of my lungs at stoplights. People pull up, you keep singing, you look at them, you smile, and it's contagious. They smile back, they pass it on, and that's really what it's all about, is that ripple effect that you can create just by a small, tiny bit of positive energy that you're putting out into the world. So if you ever see me, put up your hand, give me a high five, because I love to give high fives, and hugs. I'm a big hugger now. When I was young, I didn't like people touching me. It was weird. I don't know, I was really weird about my personal space, and ever since I got older and started to experience more in life and realize that people love being hugged. And I'm 6'4", as you can tell. I got really long arms, so I can give you a great big bear hug all the way around you. I know, yeah, my tattoo was showing, so I want to show you guys this. That's my cat, Lizzie. Shout out to Matt Hockaday in Waterford, Michigan for doing this tattoo. It looks like a portrait. That's another thing I did to make myself happy. I lost my cat. I had to put her down this year, but I loved her so much, and I wanted to see her every day still, so I put her on my arm. I mean, I guess it's kind of going off course, but since we're showing off tattoos, I got a smiley face. That is another reason I put it on me, is to remind me of family and to remind me to be happy and smile, because there's always something to smile about. When I was young, I used to go up to my grandfather's cabin, and he had a shed that was on Houghton Lake. It's in Michigan, and it had a big smiley face on it. And the whole lake used it as pretty much their navigational star. Like, oh, I live 5 houses down from the smiley face or something like that. And so when I thought about getting my next tattoo, I wanted something to honor my entire family, and that's where the smiley face comes in. And that's another thing that you can do for yourself. Give yourself little signs, little things that can make you happy that only you know about. Because last week I was actually at a pool, and a girl asked me if I lost a bet. She wondered why I had a smiley face on me. Of course, once I told her the whole story about how significant it was and actually what it meant, she felt awful. But, you know, the thing is, I got a smiley face on me. It made her smile, made me smile, and hopefully it makes you smile. So that's your assignment. I'm not big on homework, but this weekend, just try something. Just walk past someone, give them a high five. Random strangers. Do it for like 3 minutes walking anywhere, and I guarantee the responses you get will be great. So that's one of the things that I use to make me happy. I love making other people happy. I think it wears back on you, and you know, when you see someone smile, you're automatically going to smile back. So hope you have a great weekend, and hope you're enjoying these. Thank you to everybody who's been sharing them, who's been liking the posts. I put them up on my Facebook page too. Everything I do is at Stick Radio. So on YouTube, you can subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Let's see, what else? Twitter, Snapchat, everything is Stick Radio. So if you like me here, I think you'll like me other places too. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Don't forget, give those high fives.